In a bit, we'll be having a rich conversation on the theme of this year's International Day of Education. But right now, let's talk about, the theme has to do with young people co-creating with the older ones when it comes to education. Fine. But sometimes it's just the lack of understanding of what the subjects we do in school, how relevant they are in our daily lives. And that's why today on Cameron Feeling, in an era where innovation meets sustainability, we're going to look at the use beyond the classroom of the subject chemistry. If I were to ask you what's the importance of chemistry beyond the classroom, would you have something clear to say in case you're not practicing it? So this is grounds to learn. Now, chemistry helps to harness the power to impact in environmental protection and even public health. Now, the teachers and students of Nina Angels Academy concur. And someone else is going to tell us all about that. That's Valencia NGWEFUNI.
Only from the name qualitative, what does that mean? In the salt or in the substance. I'm Agua NS, a seasoned chemistry teacher for the past 16 years. A teacher is a called profession. Some youths or some young teachers will prefer to work for the first 3 months or 4 months or 1 year or 2 years and grab some money and they move out of the country. I have passion for the subject.
Chemistry, which deals with the composition, structure, and properties of matter, occupies a central place in the study and practice of science and technology.
From my class 1 in the primary, I've always known I would choose science because looking at the world around me, I always saw that science was carrying the world and making the world better. So I've always desired to be part of those people who are making the world to advance.
Chemistry is a very important science subject. It is central science subject because all other subjects took their knowledge from chemistry. A student studying chemistry can produce so many things because chemistry mostly deals with transformation of matter.
To enable the development of medications like antibiotics, painkillers for treatments, science has become crucial for youth to develop and solve illicit health conditions of people. As a form of agriculture, chemistry is essential for understanding nutrition, food processing, cooking and preservation, and creating fertilizers for food security as a means to prepare young people for a better future.
Before they go for their practicals, to write their GC practicals, we will carry out some school-based assessment. I'll teach them how to produce liquid soap. I'll teach them how to produce hand sanitizers. As a young student who is ambitious in life, if you can produce good quality liquid soap, you can market them. You can produce and market them to generate income. Not only depending on the government that I want to work with the government, I want to work with the government.
My project first will go to the medicine world because that is one thing that will always make life better for everybody. And to find a project, I've looked at the situations that are old, that go bad, or that are not as good as they can be in the medicine place. Like I've seen the provision of oxygen in medical centers is getting so rare today. So my projects, my long-time projects, I'm thinking of a way to make oxygen really available for all the people in the world so that all of them can have their lives saved.
Science to youth goes beyond just being a branch of academic studies.
Is there any color change? Yes.
Wow, if you have reports like that, you're so engaged, you don't even want it to end because it simplifies some things that possibly when we're in school looked so complicated. You felt so far away from, say, a mathematics if you're into arts or a chemistry or physics. It sounded so absurd to you. But when it's simplified, so you know that it's daily life. It's not just something you study, pass exams, and that's where it's left. but it's part of life. Then you get more engaged. I hope that happens in the co-creation of education process, which involves young people and how they would love to learn. See, that's our focus as we get set to mark the International Day of Education. The whole meaning behind this theme is the role of young people as active partners and innovators in shaping education systems that are relevant and responsive to the needs and aspirations